again. This is the Way Private School video lessons, and I would like to welcome grade 8 to our English class lessons. And this is teacher Marissa. Now, the first video will be covering from 26th to 29th of March 2020, and our topic in this video will be writing, providing solutions, grammar and vocabulary practices or exercises. Our reference is on screen 2, pages 110 to 114. We already started 110 in our previous lesson and we were still at school. So now this one will be continued on page 110. Now, activity 1 is already done. So here we're going to do activity 2 and activity 3, 2 and 3. So the remaining activities 4 and 5 should be self-answered. You can answer this at home, and I would like you to have your books with you so that you can, at the same time while listening and watching, you can answer the pages of your book. So this is for day 1, which is on page 110. So this is the model article. Why do we say model article? Because you're going to write something like this with 3 paragraphs. This is the model article. So the article is about save the animals. So this is A paragraph, this is B paragraph, and C paragraph. So there are 3 paragraphs about this article. Our planet is losing animal species quickly. There are many species that are endangered too. Why is it happening? The problem is that we cut down trees and build on land. This destroys the animal habitat. We also continue hunting animals, although this is illegal. Soon they will all disappear. And then what can we do? We can stop buying things made from endangered animals. We can also start buying recycled paper products to protect animals' habitats. Another idea is to join a conservation group. If everyone helps, we can stop more species becoming extinct. So on the first activity, on activity 2, you are asked to match. So after we have read, these are the answers actually. So provide solutions. How can we solve the problem, which is stated on letter C? So the answer here is paragraph C. Explain causes and consequences. So what are the reasons why this thing is happening? Why is this problem existing? So it is stated in letter B. So the answer here is B. It explains the causes and consequences. And then on the third is state the topic. So what is the topic about? The problem here on paragraph A. So the answer is A. Now in activity 3, you are asked to complete the table with ideas from the text. So here, what are the problems, and then the causes and effects, and the solutions. So this is already in order from A, B, and C paragraphs. So what are the problems? You will take it from here. And what are the causes and effects? It is also here on the second paragraph. And what are the solutions? So these are the solutions. So the problems are we lose animals and many are endangered and extinct. And then causes and effects, because we are cutting trees and we build buildings and residential areas. We cut the trees so that we can have space for commercial buildings. Hunting as well. And then solutions, stop buying things made from animals, buy recycled paper, and join conservation group. What do you mean by conservation? Conservation means to conserve or to preserve animals' habitat. So to avoid making them endangered and extinct. So these are the article ideas that you will use in your pre-writing. This is actually pre-writing activities. Now let's proceed to the next slide. So This is the day 2, which is on page 11. And we are going to do proofreading. First, we're going to read the paragraph and find 4 grammar mistakes, 3 punctuation mistakes, and 4 spelling mistakes. So, grammar mistakes 4, 3 punctuation mistakes, and then 4 spelling mistakes. So, what are the mistakes in the paragraph? 1, let us try to read. 1 very important thing, this is thing, not think. So, number 1 is thing. We can do to saving. Is it saving or to save? It is to save. Our forest is to stop, cut down, or cutting down. Okay, not cut down. We, okay, this one is we, should be capital. Can also plant. Okay, also plant, no need to write to in between, also in plant. More trees to replace the ones we already cut down. In addition, the same, this is also capital in number 4. We can recycle paper and cardboard to save trees. Okay, we can also buy. Buy is goodbye. So the answer is buy. Okay, that one. So only recycled paper products to reduce the demand for new paper products, which will also save our planets. So there are still some mistakes here, and I want you on your notebook to see which are other things that are missing. Is it grammar mistakes, punctuation mistakes, or the 4 spelling mistakes? Okay. So all in all, we have 4 plus 3 plus 4. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11 mistakes. So we got 7. The rest is up to you to find out. Please try to answer on your book. Okay, now. So we're still on day 2. Page 11, you are asked to write an article on how to save water in your community. So how are you going to do it? Now, first, you have to plan. Paragraph 1 is you have to state the problem. What is going on? What is the problem with water? And then paragraph 2, explain the causes and the effects. What are the people doing that gives the problems? And what are the problems? Paragraph 3, provide solutions. What can you do? What can you and the people in your community do to avoid the problems? Now, this is how you're going to do the paragraph 1, 2, and 3. This is just an example on how you're going to start. Like, water is running short. Every year, millions of people die from thirst or lack of clean water. If we don't do, okay, so you can add here by your own ideas, from your own ideas. And then paragraph 2, the problem is that climate change, and so on and so forth. Okay, now, paragraph 3, we can add your own ideas as well. Okay, now, what are the useful language, okay, in this type of writing? Now, state a problem or causes and effects. So the problem is, like in paragraph 2, one reason for this is, and then we also, this, that, the problem with is, if we, and then we will. So, how are you going to provide solutions? So this one, this useful language is for stating the problems, the causes, and the effects. And then to provide solutions, like we could, it's a good idea to, or we can, and we could also, and if we, and then we can. Okay, so here in paragraph 3. So you are going to do this on your notebook. You are going to write an article on how to save water in your community. It is from 50 to 100 words. 50 to 100 words. Okay, so day 3 now, page 112 still. Now, precious water. There are three types of reading articles here. We have A, B, and C. So you are asked to read this one, okay, and you are going to read the text. Which text, A, B, or C, talks about waste people waste water? Okay, where is that? It is in Article 3. How much water is in the ocean? Where is it? It is in A, paragraph A. And the way water moves from sea to land, where is that? It is in A as well. Okay, the amount of water people in one country use, it is in paragraph C. So UK, water use in home. So there is here a chart on how they spend water. In number 3, what do these numbers refer to? So you will be the one also to answer this. You will find the numbers here in these 3 articles. Okay, you can do it in your book. So activity 4 to 5 is classroom activities as they are listening and speaking. Okay, now the day 3, vocabulary and grammar, page 113. In the vocabulary, the activity 1, I give you the answers, okay, as example in your book. And then activities 2 and 3 are in the homework. Okay, so the answers in activity 1 is 1, 2, 5. So these are the ones. They are, or the ideas or the concepts are all in what we have discussed in this unit. And then activity 2 as well. This is for vocabulary, activity 1 and 2. I also have to do the first one for the activity 2. And for grammar, I gave examples for 5 and 6. You are going to complete the sentences by using proper grammar structures. So this is activity 5, 1 and 2 answered. Activity 6, 1 and 2 answered as well. So the rest of activity 5 and 6 are homeworks. I stated it on your weekly plan. So fill in the blanks, choose correct answers on vocabulary and grammar. And in the page 114 is just a simple reading, multiple matching. So there are 4 sentences there, and you just have to read it and answer the multiple matching. And then listening will be done in the classroom, the listening in the pages. Okay, so I would like to say bye for now. Please stay home and stay safe. Okay, and till the next video.